Hi, welcome to Kingston Library's live ebook review for today. Today I'm going to be talking about a classic piece of literature that I didn't really know much about until I studied it whilst I was at university and did my Thomas Hardy module. And the book today is Two on a Tower by Thomas Hardy. Let me read you the blurb because that will give you a good taste of what the book's about. Two on a Tower tells the story of Lady Constantine, who breaks all the rules of decorum when she falls in love with the beautiful youth, Swithin St. Cleeve, her social inferior and 10 years her junior. Together, in an ancient monument converted into an astronomy tower, they create their own private universe until the pressures of the outside world threaten to destroy it. What I really loved about this book was that it sort of got a star-crossed lovers sort of feel about it, and I'm a romantic, so I love that. But what I also loved is the way that Thomas Hardy used his own love of astronomy and the universe and put it into his book. And so the backdrop of the two characters' love is set in this astronomy tower, and they watch the stars together, they study the universe together, and it's got some really grand ideas. And at the time when Hardy was writing it, people criticised him for saying that it was too modern, especially with all the scientific research he was putting into it, and also in terms of the fact that Lady Constantine is a widowed woman, and she decides to take a lover who is much younger than her. And at the time the book was written, this was sort of taboo, and it wasn't talked about, and it certainly wasn't ever really done. And so Hardy was criticised for that. But it just made me love the book even more because the characters just seem so real. Yeah, I chose it today. It is available as an ebook on the Libby app, and also I think it's a great book to read because it's not that well known, so it's not a story that you will have maybe come across before, and so the story will be completely new to you. It's also really lovely at the moment because obviously whilst we've been in lockdown, the planet has sort of healed itself a bit, and there's less pollution in the air. You can see the stars at night a lot clearer than you used to be able to. And so with the astronomy in this book, it's also nice to sort of connect it to your own life, where you can actually look out your window or look up at the sky outside in your garden, and look at the stars and feel really connected to the book. But yeah, if you do give it a read, it is on Libby, like I said, and you can access that with your library card. Let us know if you do give it a read. I'd love to know what other people think of it, because I don't really know that many people who've read it. But like I say, I love it. It's one of my favourite Hardy books, which is saying a lot. But please enjoy it. If you read it, let us know, and happy reading.